Okay, the name of this video is, hold on a second, the first time. I'm gonna keep this a short video too. The very first time you do something wrong is one time too many. When you know you're not supposed to be doing something, but you do it anyways, that is one time too many. We all justify it. We all justify ourselves doing something, and we say, "Oh well, one time won't hurt." Well, the thing about that, if you build up enough, I don't know, whichever to do something wrong just once, you do it again. Like drinking, for instance. If you decide to come up with an excuse to drink just once, you end up drinking again. And there was no way that you're just gonna have just one beer. You can end up drinking 2 beers, then 4, then 8, then 16, and etc, etc, etc. It goes on and on. Yeah, beers double. So, the more often you do something, the easier it becomes. Let's see what else is there. Playing M-rated video games, like the worst games that I heard of, video games that I know today. Grand Theft Auto, for instance, any of them. Regardless of motives, the very first time you do something wrong, you know, if as a Christian, you're not supposed to be playing Grand Theft Auto. And if you decide to justify it somehow and say, "Oh, I'm just gonna do it just once," then you end up doing it again and again and again. And in fact, that's how the devil traps you. He puts this thought in your head that you're only gonna do it once. And that's one time too many. In fact, man, I don't know, maybe that should have been the title of this video, one time too many. But I'm still gonna keep it the first time as the title. In the scripture I'm gonna use, let's see, 1 John 2:16. I guess technically that's more for your spiritual witness. How you would look. How it would bring your Christian witness to those who are weak. But I think it could also, but I think it could also be used to say, what if you're the weak one? Because it says you might be a stumbling block to those who are weak. But what if you're the weak one too? I don't know, maybe it's possible to be your own stumbling block. Well, maybe it's not. But if you decide to, justify sin somehow, you do it again and again and again. I mean, you're not gonna sin just one time, especially if it's something that you want to do. You could continuously do it. So, the very first time you do something that you know you're not supposed to be doing, it's one time too many. I'm gonna let this video run another 2 minutes so I don't lose anything. So I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe 7-minute point should be long enough. Yeah, I think that's a trick. Letting it run 2 minutes over after my message is over. And I post my next video tomorrow because I'm 1 day late. And I was 2 videos behind. And this video will get me caught up. So if you still see this part, and this part stays on, then I guess I'll tell you what I'm doing. For some reason at this webcam, the last minute and a half always gets cut off. I don't know what it is. And I don't want you to miss anything. Just 1 more minute. But less than a minute actually. It's not too late. Scripture will be easy. Just 1 verse. Yeah, that's 1 scripture. Yeah, 1 John chapter 2, verse 16. Good, about 20 more seconds.